Hey guys, SPiEkY here with another ranked game commentary. This time we got Kazzonga against Agirgis, and I think he shadow spawned. There you go, Nefari Informant. Whereas Kazzonga here's got this Poison Ellie. Not sure what they're running yet, other than Agirgis here is running full faction under depths, and Kazzonga is running full faction Forglar. So we'll see what's going down. And I do want to apologize. I forgot to mention this in the last video. I want to apologize for the lack of recordings in the last few days. I've had like kind of a shitload of work, so it's been kind of ridiculous. There's the Doom Ball. So I think Agirgis is still just playing his mixed meta deck. Let's get that grid up, since that's kind of important. Kazzonga here has huge advantage on this map, especially up here, where there's all this water, and they're all ready to de-stealth that Nefari Informant, and to, of course, hurt both of those, is the Font Eruption. Always fun when the Forglar Swamp player draws that early. He's got the Toxic Anoran up here. I refuse to call it the Bog Hopper Toad. I think that's a stupid name. I don't think it works. And oops, I almost ran over my cat when I was rolling my chair around. That would have been bad. She likes to lay under my chair when I sit here, and that can get, kind of troublesome. Anyways, there's the Blood Goyle, solid champ. Runs it with Scrapper and Multi, of course. Oh, it's supposed to be shadow spawned, but he's got detection, so he can see it. But that said, he's melee, so he's got to deal with it somehow. He might use a demolish on it. He still would be, I think, up Nora at that point. Alternately, he could, no, it doesn't apply Chard 3 anymore. I was going to say he could Fire Blast and it would kill it, but, well, it would eventually kill it because it gives Chard 2, which eventually does 3 extra damage, but I don't think he's going to do that. Well, I don't know, maybe. That could be an interesting move. Unless he can use Hinder Movement on Poison Traps. It says Champion, so I don't think he can. But if it said Unit, then he would be able to. Grabbing the font. Starting to move up. Declare Vengeance. And Hinder Movement. Even it still did that, even though it redirected the damage. That was kind of neat. There's the Dusk Shaman, of course, by the way, on Kazzonga's side, as well as the banner. And he grabbed his font as well. Balefire Knight thrown down. Interesting. Looks solid enough, I suppose. Pretty hefty amount of health. Fire Feed. Quest. Flame Strike 3. Ooh, who's getting it? Is it the Informant? Or is it the Blood Goyle? No, it's the Informant. Bye-bye, Informant. Yep, because he can still move over there and smack you. Bye-bye. And that Hippo Stampede is pretty nuts. Unfortunately, it was a bit too late since he already has this Blood Goyle sitting right here, which is why he grabbed that blood ball, by the way, earlier with that poison elemental, even though he knew it was going to hurt him. Because he didn't want him relocating just right next to his poison elemental, you know, right on the other side of the font already. He's moving the balefire up. Oh, there he goes with the Mind Slicer Boomerang and the Fire Blast, which will eventually kill that poison trap, but it looks like he's just gonna pop it. Still his font, and he can smack him with that Dust Shaman, or he can kind of do that, grab that globe, get in that font, which is probably the better move. There's the Phallus Mushroom. Choking Aura, Choking Stench, Ant Poison. So he still has his, he's just leaving his Anarin right there, I guess. Letting Agirgis decide whether to move in and attack, you know, leaving him just within attack range, or whether to kind of try slipping towards that font, which is, looks like that's what he's doing. Oh, there's the price of victory. So he's getting in that font. And he's wailing on the Phallus Mushroom, taking it down, moving in with the Balefire Knight. So you must know the price of victory in order to win. That's how it works. See, now he's double engaged with that. He can blind one of them, but he's still pretty well fucked down there, and he can kind of bring him on over, but he can't actually. Ooh, he got bounced into the font. Ooh, that hurt. I mean, obviously he was able to leap in, but he had bounce on him. That's kind of a ridiculous move. There's the Corrupted Overlord. He had 100 Nora? What were you doing with 100 Nora, dude? And then he still had, is that the spell? Seriously? Yeah, he had 135 Nora? Why weren't you deploying champs? Now of course you're blinded, Mr. Bloodgoyle. You should have thought of that. Oh, there's the other Doom Ball for the jab, and then he's gonna smack it with that Balefire Knight, probably. I would wager. Now he can phase shift next turn, so he's gonna have to do like that. Doom! And then Flame Strike to kill that. And I suppose heal that. Now this guy's pretty hurt. He can't really do too much against that Doom Ball. Like, he can hit it, but I mean, it's gonna kill him next turn. And this one's gonna start moving in. He's got adaptive going on it, so he's already got that bumped up to 19 damage, and he's got hefty amounts of health. So there he is, moving in for his attack. Or Poison Cone, I suppose, to get the poisoned on him, I suppose. I don't know. I think the attack would have done more damage. Font Eruption. Hurt things, of course, but didn't kill anything. I mean, a second one would have taken out that banner. There we go. He's still dead. He's just going to grab that globe now. There's the game. Alright, well, there it was. I'll see you guys next time.